Good morning. Today we are going to see a fourth unit on a topic of a file, module and package. In files, we are going to see five topics, namely persistence, reading and writing, format operator, files name and path, and last topic is a catching expression. In modules, we are going to see three units, namely importing a module, second topic is in a packages, and third topic is in a creating a module. Persistence is nothing but most of the program are used to run for a short time and produces some output. But when they are terminated means their data is completely disappear, and when we need to start a program means it start with a clean slate. Some programs are persistent. They run for a long time and keep some data as a permanent, and if they shut down means or restart means they pick up wherever they left. There are some examples for the resistance programming are operating system which runs pretty much whenever the computer is on, and web server which runs all time waiting for the request of the network. The next topic is in a file. File is nothing but chunk or logical related data or information which can be used by the computer program. A unique name and path are used by the human user or program to access a file for reading and modifying purpose. Usually, a file resists a durable storage. Durables means data is an persistence. The next topic is in a file types. Actually, file type is often two types: normal file types and binary files. Normal file text means file texts are structured as a sequence of a line where each line includes a sequence of a character. Each line can be terminated with a special character called as an EOL, end of a line character. The next topic is in a binary files. Binary file is a type of a file that is not a text file. Binary files can be called as a binary or zeros or ones. The next topic is in a file management. File management means creating a file, opening a file, writing a file, reading a file, closing and deleting. The first topic is in a opening a file. If we need to create a file, the first step is we need to open a file. So the syntax of opening a file is open file. 1 is equal to open file name dot text, comma, access modifier. Here file name describes the valid identifier that represents the name of the file that you want to access. Access modifier means represents the mode of the file. Closing a file. If you open a file now, after completing a program, we need to close a file. So for closing a file, the syntax is file1 dot close. Actually, three modifiers are there in creating a file. The first modifier is in a read mode. In read mode, we need to assemble the symbol as an or. Or means open a file for only reading. The file points is placed at the beginning of the file. This is a default mode. RB means open a file for reading in a binary format. Here, R is in a reading and B is in a binary format. R plus means open a file for the both reading and writing. RB plus means open a file for both reading and writing in a binary format. The second mode is a write mode. W means open a file for only writing, and WB means open a file for writing only in a binary format. W plus means open a file for both writing and reading. WB plus means open a file for both writing reading in a binary format. The next access mode is an append mode. Append mode can be modified by the symbol A. A means open a file for appending. AB means open a file for appending in a binary format. A plus means open a file for both appending and reading. AB plus means open a file for both appending and reading in a binary format. Attribute of a file object. The attribute of a file object, the syntax of opening a file is file1 is equal to open file name dot text access modifier. Here file name is an identifier and access mode is an mode need to describe the file. File dot name stands to it return a name of the file. File dot mode it stands to it return access modifier with which a file was opened, and close means need to close a file. Soft space means return a boolean that indicate whether a space character need to be printed before the value when the printing statement. Encoding means encode of the following. Thank you.